Hello friends, welcome to AffairsCloud. We learn to lead. My name is Vikas. So friends, in this video we will be discussing about some of the most important questions of the topic defense of May and June month combined. This video will be very helpful to you, so do watch the video till the end. Hit the like button and share the link of this video with your friends. So friends, let's start with our session, but before that we have something important to tell you about. Welcome friends to the Independence Day sale. We are giving up to 70% off. Just use the code VIKAS10 and you will be getting an additional 70% off on all the purchase of any course from our app. Alright, it is a happy Independence Day sale that is from 7th of August to the 16th of August. Don't miss out this chance and go and grab your course as fast as possible, because after 16th of August this sale will end and you won't be able to avail the 70% off. We have an app by the name AffairsCloud which you can go and download through the Play Store. Once you have downloaded the app, you will open the app and you will see this type of screen. In this, you can go and log in with your Google account, that is your Gmail ID. Then once you have logged in, then you will be moved to this page where you can see a window. If you click on the current affairs section here, then you will be moved to this page. Now this is where magic happens. This is the course where there are two courses provided by us. First, you should know it is of 1 year and 2 years. So choose your course accordingly. What we are providing and what is the reason behind that you should purchase course of current affairs from us, and what are the important details about it. First thing, you should know that we provide you current affairs in both English and Hindi. Okay. Also, we provide you here current affairs daily. PDFs are provided daily. The important factor here to remember is we are providing PDF to you daily. Okay, that contains question answers of the daily current affairs. They are explained in a much easy way where you can grasp the knowledge and do your revision. Okay, apart from that, we provide you with question answers. Then on every day we provide you 20 question answers quiz, daily 20 questions quiz. So imagine how much it will benefit you in your preparation. Then we provide you same thing for weekly. In weekly we take a quiz of 50 questions. Then question answers of week, we provide you a book, PDF is provided you weekly of the compiled questions of the whole week. Similarly for monthly also, ebook is given, your quizzes are taken, question answers PDF. Then apart from it, we also help you to prepare for banking papers. All the banking exams you can go refer to our videos and our courses here. You can see here we provide you banking and economic quiz of 157 questions. Okay, then topic wise PDFs are covered. As you can see, we are making videos on indexes and reports, important days, the books and authors, all the events that are taking place in individual months. So these PDFs are provided to you and they will help you a lot in your preparation for journal awareness, your journal studies, as well as for current affairs. Then you can see we also provide you current affairs for state-wise current affairs are provided to you. Apart from this, I have a gift for all of my friends here. If you use my code VIKAS10, you will be getting a straight 10% discount on the purchase you make. So when you are about to check out and do the payment, just before the payment, you will be getting an option to use the promo code. There you can put the VIKAS10, the code, and you will be getting an extra 10% discount on the total purchase you make there. So let's start with our video. So friends, before starting the MCQ questions, first we'll be looking at some of the one-liner questions. So friends, let's start. First we'll be talking about Defender Europe 21. It is a NATO military exercise that was launched in Albania. So important terms that you need to remember: NATO. Defender Europe is the military exercise that was launched by NATO, that is your North Atlantic Treaty Organization, and the location where this Defender Europe was launched is Albania. Let's look at the data. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization NATO launched the joint military exercise by the name Defender Europe 21 in the port of Dares in Albania. The state you need to remember, or the country, is Albania. The exercise began in April and will go till the 10th of June 2021. This Defender Europe 2021 is led by the USA, that is United States America. It is an annual exercise held between US and the NATO countries to build readiness and interoperability. If we are talking about NATO, you should know that there are 30 member states in the NATO as of present today. Alright, then around 28,000 US and NATO forces from the 26 nations participated in this drill. It is the first such large-scale drill since World War II in the Western Balkans region, and this drill were conducted simultaneously across more than 30 training areas in 12 countries from Baltics and Africa to Black Sea and Balkan regions. Alright, then if we talk about NATO, it is an intergovernmental military alliance between 30 European and North American countries. As I said, you should know in NATO there are 30 members as of today. It is based on the North Atlantic Treaty, which was signed in the year 1949. So you should know that NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, is based on North Atlantic Treaty that was signed in 1949. The member countries agree to mutual defense in response to an attack by an external party. Alright, so NATO started or launched a military exercise by the name Defender Europe in 2021 in the state. If it is asked location, it is asked, then it is Albania. Alright, and this Defender Europe 2021 was headed by whom? It was led by USA. Next, moving on. Next, we'll be talking about passage exercise. Alright, this passage exercise, what is this exercise? It is not conducted just between Indonesia and India. You should know first thing, Indian Navy conducts this passage exercise with the friendly neighboring countries to enhance the relationship with them. Alright, so recently under this passage exercise, Indian and Indonesian navies took part in the Arabian Sea. Alright, first, it can be asked which from the options given in your exam, it can be asked passage exercise was conducted in the Arabian Sea with which country? It was conducted with Indonesia. So India and Indonesia conducted this passage exercise in the Arabian Sea. If we talk about this passage exercise, it is conducted by two navies to make sure that the navies are able to communicate and cooperate in the times of war or humanitarian relief. The drills carried out passage including flashlight drills, semaphore drills and flag hoist drills. The Indian and Indonesian navies conducted this passage exercise or PASEX in the Southern Arabian Sea. The main aim of this exercise was to improve interoperability and understanding between the navies of two units. Let me tell you one thing. This PASEX, you must be confusing, should I call it passage or PASEX? See, PASS is from this pass and this EX is from this exercise. So this term is the short form of this passage exercise. Alright, cleared? Moving on. From then, if we talk about from Indian side and from Indonesian side, which naval ship took part? So from Indian Navy, INS Sharda took part, and from Indonesian Navy, KRI Sultan Hasanuddin took part. All right, important. From Indian Navy, you should also know a helicopter, that is your Chetak helicopter, also took part in this passage exercise with the Indonesia. That was conducted in which location? With Indonesia, it was conducted in Arabian Sea. If we look at the key points, previously a passage exercise was conducted between Indian Navy and Indonesian Navy between INS Kalpani, IN Dronier and KRI Sultan Iskandar Muda. These are the naval ships of Indian Navy and Indonesian Navy. Then these passage exercises are regularly conducted between the Indian Navy with the foreign navies while visiting each other's ports or during an engagement at sea. Then Garuda Shakti is a bilateral exercise between the special force of Indian and Indonesia. Do remember this also. We will be revising multiple exercise at the last of this video. So stay tuned. It will be a very good session. You will be gaining a lot of information from this. Alright, so just stay tuned till the end. Next we'll be talking about Samudra Setu 2. We have seen this Samudra Setu exercise last year when Corona hit. During that time, under this mission Samudra Setu, various Indian citizens who were stuck in abroad countries or various other countries were brought back to India under this Samudra Setu mission. So this mission was launched by whom? It was launched by Indian Navy. Now the Samudra Setu 2 operation has been launched for the shipment of oxygen filled containers to India. That means now Indian Navy will be bringing various oxygen cylinders, liquid oxygen, various PPP kits and various other medical equipment from various countries to back to India. All right, so let's look at it. Indian Navy has launched this Samudra Setu 2 operation. Yes, this question can also be asked. Samudra Setu 2 is launched by which force of India? It is launched by Indian Navy for the shipment of liquid filled cryogenic containers, associated medical equipments to India from various other countries. For this operation, Indian Navy deployed 7 Indian naval ships. These are INS Kolkata, Kochi, Talwar, Tabar, Trikant, INS Jaisalva and INS Arawat. These are the various ships that are launched just for the purpose of Operation Samudra Setu 2. Then if we talk about this Samudra Setu, as I discussed, this was launched in the year 2020 when the corona hit. Alright, it was launched in May as a part of Vande Bharat mission. It can also be asked that Samudra Setu, Operation Samudra Setu 2 was launched under which mission? It was launched under Vande Bharat mission. Under this operation, Indian citizens who were repatriated from or who were stuck at various locations such as Maldives, Sri Lanka and Iran were left stranded due to COVID-19. They were brought back to India using these ships. Then the operation was undertaken by Indian Navy in coordination with the Ministry of External Affairs, Home Ministry, Health Ministry and other agencies, central and state governments. Moving on. Next we'll be talking about, and just remember this information, direct question will be asked, which Indian Navy destroyer was decommissioned after 41 years of service? So it is your INS Rajput. Alright, INS Rajput was decommissioned after 41 years of service and it is Indian Navy first destroyer. Alright, Indian Navy's first destroyer, INS Rajput. Easy question and important one. Moving on. Next we'll be talking about Indo-Thai Corvette. Alright, what is this Indo-Thai Corvette? It is the 31st edition of India-Thailand Coordinate Patrol conducted in the Andaman region or the Andaman Sea. This is the location and can be asked, where did Indo-Thai Corvette took place? Various options will be given such as Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, Indian Ocean, Andaman Sea. So the correct option will be Andaman Sea. It is the which edition of Indo-Thai Corvette or Indian Thailand Coordinated Patrol? It is the 31st edition. Alright, held between India and Thailand. The 31st edition of India-Thailand Coordinated Patrol, that is Indo-Thai Corvette, that is a biennial event. That means it is conducted twice in a year between the Indian Navy and the Royal Thai Navy, that is conducted between June in the Andaman Sea. That this is important. This is the location and it is a highly important information. Location, Royal Thai Navy, Indian Navy. Yeah, this question can also be asked. It will be given from in the Indo-Thai Corvette, which navies took part? There will be given combination of multiple navies. So it is Indian Navy and your Royal Thai Navy. Everyone will be knowing Indian Navy, but this will be a tricky question to remember. Royal Thai Navy. So Thailand is Royal Thai Navy. It is conducted in the Andaman Sea. From Indian side, Indian Saryu, INS Saryu, that is this is the naval ship, INS Saryu took part, and from Thailand side, it was His Majesty's Thailand ship Krabi took part. Do remember these two. The main purpose of the exercise is to keep the Indian Ocean safe and secure for international trade. Moving on. Next we'll be talking about EU NAVFOR. Alright, pronounce it as EU NAVFOR exercise in the Gulf of Aden. It was a maiden Indian Navy and European Union Naval Force exercise. EU NAVFOR, that it was conducted in which region? Location is important. It was conducted in Gulf of Aden. Alright, let's look at the data. Inauguration edition of the joint naval exercise between Indian Navy and European Union Naval Force Somalia, that is your EU NAVFOR, also known as Operation Atlanta. Question can be asked, what is the other name of EU NAVFOR exercise? It is Operation Atlanta, and vice versa it can be also asked. Where did Operation Atlanta or EU NAVFOR operation took place? It took place in the region of Gulf of Aden. From Indian side, it was your INS Trikant that took part, and from European side, a total of 5 warships participated in this exercise, that are Italian naval ship ITS, Spanish, and 2 French navy ships also. Alright, then this exercise aims to enhance the hone their war fighting skills to promote peace, security, and stability in the maritime domain. Alright, coming back, EU NAVFOR was conducted between which two naval forces? It is your Indian Navy and European Union Naval Forces of Somalia. Alright, just remember European Union Naval Forces, EU Naval Forces, and Indian Navy or Indian Naval Forces took part in this EU NAVFOR in the location of Gulf of Aden, and this EU NAVFOR is also known by the name Operation Atlanta. Moving on. Next is your passage exercise. As I told you, passage exercise. Earlier we saw it was conducted between India and Indonesia. Where did it take place? It took place in Arabian Sea. Now we will be seeing Indian Navy and Royal Navy Carrier Strike Group. These two took part in this bilateral passage exercise, and this took place in the which region? Location is important. It took place in the Bay of Bengal. Between India and Indonesia, it took place in Arabian Sea, and between Indian Navy and Royal Navy Carrier Strike Group, it took place in the Bay of Bengal. And if we are talking about Carrier Strike Group, it was led by HMS Queen Elizabeth. This is the destroyer, or you can say it is the naval ship of the Royal Navy Carrier Strike Group. This was a 2-day long exercise, passage exercise. If we look at the data, Indian Navy participated in this bilateral exercise, that is your passage exercise, with United Kingdom's Royal Navy in the Bay of Bengal. Alright, this Royal Navy and the location is Bay of Bengal. So Indian Navy and United Kingdom, earlier see, these are two, don't get confused. Let me tell you. Passage exercise. Alright, this exercise earlier it is generally conducted by India. In Indonesia, with Indonesia, it was conducted in where? Arabian Sea. Then if I tell you about, it is conducted with United Kingdom, where? In Bay of Bengal. These are the questions that will be asked in your exam, in your MCQ format exam. Alright, then coming back. From Indian side, INS Satpura, Ranveer, Jyoti, Karavati, Kulish, and a submarine participated in the exercise. And from the United Kingdom side, Royal Navy Carrier Strike Group, that is CS-21, we just saw. This CSG-21, it is from, just remember, UK also. Carrier Strike Group 21, HMS Hamsa Queen Elizabeth took part from the UK side. Moving on. Next, we'll be talking about a cruise missile by the name Nirbhaya. As you can see in the picture, this is the cruise missile Nirbhaya, and it has a test range of 800 km. Alright, this missile was recently tested by DRDO at the Odisha test facility, and it was developed by ASL, that is your Advanced System Laboratory. I repeat, this Nirbhaya cruise missile is tested or launched recently by DRDO. Alright, it was tested at Odisha's test facility, where this mission was aborted due to some technical snag. That means due to some technical difficulties, this mission was aborted. Then if it is asked who developed this, it was developed by Advanced System Laboratory, and this is the India's first indigenously developed cruise missile. It was a trial of the indigenous technology cruise missile. The subsonic missile can fly at the speed of 0.7 Mach. This means 1 Mach is equal to the speed of sound. So it is the speed of this subsonic missile is 0.7 Mach, that is 0.7 times the speed of sound. The two-stage missile has a length of 6 meters, diameter 0. You don't need to remember this. It is powered by solid rocket booster in the first stage and turbofan turbojet in the second stage. The two-stage missile uses solid fuel for the first stage and liquid fuel for the second stage. Coming back, who developed the Nirbhaya? It was developed, or Nirbhaya cruise missile, it was developed by ASL, that is your Advanced Systems Laboratory. And who tested it? It was tested by DRDO. Where it was tested? It was tested at Odisha's test facility. Alright, moving on. Next is also a missile, Agni P, or you can say Agni Prime. DRDO has again successfully test fired this missile Agni Prime or Agni P. DRDO, that is your Defense Research and Development Organization, has tested fired this nuclear capable surface to surface missile by the name Agni P or Agni Prime from Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Island in Odisha. Agni P is the new generation advanced variant of the Agni class of missiles. It is canistrous missile and has a range capability between 1000 to 2000 km. What is this canistrized missiles? Canistrization of missile is the process of putting firepower into the metal containers, and this helps to reduce the launch time while improving the storage and the mobility of those missiles. Alright, this missile has been designed and developed by whom? DRDO. Important. Alright, now apart from these are the some of the defense related questions of May and June. Apart from this, now we just saw that the military exercises are very important. So let's discuss some of the military exercise that can be asked in your exam. First of all, Sampriti. Sampriti is a military exercise between whom? It is between India and Bangladesh. Alright, Mitra Shakti. Mitra Shakti is a military exercise between India and Sri Lanka. Then Maitri. This is Mitra, this is Maitri exercise. This Maitri exercise is between India and Thailand. Alright, Vajra Prahar. Vajra Prahar. Vajra Prahar is a military exercise between India and USA. Then with USA there is another, that is Yudh Abhyas. It is also between India and USA. These are important and you should learn them. Alright. Then if I talk to you about, we just saw about Indonesia, that passage exercise. There was one Garuda Shakti. Garuda Shakti is between India and Indonesia. Then if I talk to you a military exercise between India and France, it is your Shakti, India and France. Then if I talk to you about Dharma Guardian. Dharma Guardian. Dharma Guardian is a military exercise between India and Japan. Then there is one military exercise between India and Nepal, and it is Surya Kiran. Surya Kiran is military exercise between India and Nepal. Then there is hand in hand with China, and with Simbex. One is important, Simbex. Simbex is a military exercise between India and Singapore. And between India and France, Shakti we just saw, and between one more we saw, in that is Corpet. Alright, it was between Corpet was between India and Thailand. Alright, so these are also important ones. Do take a note of it. Do revise them before your exam, because they have a higher chance of being asked in your exams. Alright. So friends, this was our video. I hope you enjoyed our video. If you liked our video, do hit the like button, share the link with your friends, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel, or if you are new to our channel, then do subscribe, because it motivates us to bring a better content for you guys. Also, if you have any trouble regarding login or payment or any other issues, then you can reach to us on our mail, that is support@affairscloud.com, or you can call us on the number 9677333862, and we'll resolve your issue as soon as possible. Also, you should go and check our courses that are available at a very reasonable price, and that will help you to boost your preparation.